The 123 Jokes Thanksgiving Special. Featuring Jeremiah Martinez, Ricardo Leon, Robert Timmons, Carly Kastner. With special guests, Michael Margettis, Devora Kastner, Daniel Kuhn. With a musical segment from Daniel Kuhn. Produced by Josh Lopez. The 123 Jokes Thanksgiving Special begins now.
How are you guys doing?
Jokes!
You excited?
Okay, this is a problem I didn't foresee. Like Rick, whenever he has to perform in front of a crowd,
I always want to make connections with you guys.
immediately.
How's
He's like,
everybody
you guys,
doing?
are you okay?
I just want to make
Not
sure.
gonna do the
I
show
don't want
until you
anybody to
guys-
be like not feeling it. I want to make sure every single one of you is in it.
Or whenever we're ready, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome everybody to 123 Jokes! The show.
Oh my god.
The show where we take. No, I
Can you
messed
do
it
that
up.
again?
Let's start over.
Okay.
Because we have a new intro I had to remember. Welcome everybody to 123 Jokes!
Gobble gobble.
A competitive comedy podcast where we read 3 stories from the news, tell 3 jokes about each story, and decide who has written the funniest joke. My name is Jeremy Martinez.
My name is Ricardo Leon.
I'm Bob Timmons.
I'm Carly Kastner.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Friendsgiving.
Exactly. Very special episode today. We are recording in front of family and friends.
Family and like acquaintances.
One
Not
family
really
member.
family, not really friend, like enemies maybe? New enemies.
Rick's brother is here. My sister is here. And then I don't know anyone else in the room.
They're all Bob's enemies. Establish that.
I get a bad vibe from everybody in here. But that's not anything
But I
too
love you
strange.
guys all.
I get a bad vibe from everybody, but I love you. Thank you for being here. This is a special Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah.
I mean, we are one day removed from Thanksgiving. We had quite the feast.
Mm-hmm.
Is
All the
anyone in a
traditional-
food coma? I'm kind of like, I feel like a little bit, my eyes are glazed over.
Can I eat them?
Because they're
God.
glazed.
No,
Oh,
because
boy.
he's some weird creep. So. But we had all the traditional favorites: fried chicken, rotisserie chicken,
Yeah, all the classic Thanksgiving dishes.
cornbread cake. So
Yeah.
I thought that was yellow cake.
Cornbread that tasted like
Yeah,
cake.
the cornbread definitely. I thought it was like sponge cake.
Yeah, me too.
the traditional recipe. That's what the Pilgrims did. They stopped by the store and grabbed that cornbread cake. So we're doing it real big here. But we had a nice dinner, and we're ready to get into, again, another tradition, telling jokes after eating.
Yeah.
So do we want to go ahead and introduce our first guest? in
Isn't
this
the
special
tradition like
Guess we're not
your
ready for
drunk uncle tells terrible jokes after eating?
Yeah, I'll get more drunk.
Rick is everyone's drunk uncle tonight, guys.
That was gonna be our friend Daniel, but we'll compete. We'll see who's the drunkest uncle by the end of the night.
What the fuck?
Sometimes you have 2 drunk uncles, or like your dad is drunk or something.
It's called a drunk gay uncle.
Right. He came out that year.
Yeah, we already determined that Rick is the drunk gay uncle.
Well, with that, we'll bring in our first guest, yes?
Yeah.
If
let's
everybody's
do
cool
it.
with that.
Michael Margettis, come
Michael
on
Margettis.
down. Woo. For you
Proud
listeners
moment.
at home, Michael had to physically get out of his chair and then come to another chair, so it's the hold up
If he
here.
knows what's good for him, yeah.
Hi.
Michael, how are you
Hey,
doing?
Michael.
I'm
Michael.
good.
How was your Thanksgiving?
I didn't have one yet.
So we're going to cut right there. We'll pretend that you said it was great. We'll add that in
Aren't you an
in
actor?
post.
Yeah.
What if you were like in a Star Wars movie and they're like, "Hey, there's the Chewbacca," and he's not really there? You're gonna be like, "There's no Chewbacca there."
No, I would like pretend it was there.
Yeah.
So let's try this
So
again.
let's try this again. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Michael, how was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was great.
Hi.
He's in Star Wars. He's in Star Wars now.
And I believe he had a great Thanksgiving with Chewbacca.
So I was
good.
swept away. Like, I
Yeah.
was just like in a whole nother world where his Thanksgiving was great. It's unbelievable.
Michael, what shows have you been in recently?
Well, I do a couple shows. I got a pizza party improv show. Can I plug that? Can I do a plug? Okay. It's at Rebel Lounge, Saturday, December 2nd, 7 p.m. We do improv, and very funny comedian Michael Turner is opening up for us.
Turner, friend of the show, yeah.
So, yeah, Rebel Lounge, you got to go down and check it out.
I can't be there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Is it an actual pizza party?
No, that's the name of our improv troupe. We're
Okay.
just two guys. A lot of the scenes are very pizza inspired, though.
Okay, but didn't you guys used to, when you first started, the reason you called yourself Pizza Party is because you handed out pizza to the
Yeah,
audience?
but there's liability problems with the venue and providing
see.
our own pizza. And when our audience grew bigger, we're like, oh, we're not getting pizza
well, yeah,
for
they grew bigger
60
for eating
people.
so much pizza.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a brag there.
Yeah.
We're not getting pizza for 10,000 people.
Yeah, we're not getting pizza for Madison Square Garden, guys.
Arizona branch. So,
Are you willing to do a private show for just enough
I
people
was
that you
actually
would give pizza
offered,
to?
Really weird. We got an email from a guy who wanted us to do a bachelor party. And we're like,
that
this
sounds
must be a
terrible.
real shitty bachelor party.
They just
Let me
wanted.
tell ya.
It was actually they just didn't want to pay for the pizza. Guys, planning Jared's bachelor party. How do we get free pizza? I know this shitty improv troupe.
You gotta listen to jokes and pretend it's funny.
That was just me and Daniel's gay uncle wedding. We wanted to hire you guys. We thought you guys were gonna strip.
Yeah, it's been a while.
They're actually very funny. I saw you guys perform a couple weeks ago. It was really good.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, but I can't be there on the 2nd. I'm so sorry.
I
It's
want to
all right.
stress
We're gonna have
that.
enough people as it is.
I just want you to know we are not going to that show. Okay? I just want you to be clear. So,
Hopefully, someone in your audience will be like, "I need something fun to do Saturday."
yeah,
I bet
hopefully.
they will.
But audience, don't go to that show. We're not going to be there. So, do we want to hit that first story?
All right, here we go. Round 1.
Fight.
Judge orders Hawaii man to write 144 compliments about his ex-girlfriend. After Darren Young violated a protection order, a judge ordered him to write 144 compliments to his ex. When sentencing wrongdoers, judges sometimes choose to mete out punishments that go beyond the usual fine of prison time. That was the case last week for one Hawaii judge who ordered a defendant to write more than 140 nice things about his ex-girlfriend after he violated a protection order. For every I'm sorry, I'm doing the judge. This is the judge. This is the judge.
You don't have to. You
Please
can just
give
do
us
it
this
normally.
judge.
I like doing the voices. I just imagine this is how she sounds.
Oh, this is a woman.
Yeah.
A Hawaiian woman.
Okay, let's hear it, and then we'll edit it out later.
Oh no!
For every nasty thing you said about her, you're going to say a nice thing. Second Circuit Judge Rhonda Liu told Darren Young.
That is dead on Rhonda Liu.
Is she
Rhonda Liu.
Splinter from Ninja Turtles?
Yes. Rhonda Liu Splinter. Oh, by the way, she also says no repeating words. So you can. Yeah.
She might work at Hogwarts. We don't know.
Young of Kahului, Hawaii, was ordered in February to stop contacting his ex, but 2 months later, he called and texted her 144 times over the span of about 3 hours. According to the Maui News, he was arrested and spent 157 days in jail, as well as slapped with a $2,400 fine and 200 hours of community service.
How did she say that?
I'm slapping you with a $2,400 fine. This is Rhonda Liu.
Master Judge Liu.
Back to you in the studio.
Honolulu 5.
Jeremiah C. Richards, on the charge of murder in the first degree, I hereby ground you for 1 month with no TV privileges. Yeah.
Right.
Who's Jeremiah C. Richards?
Is this a guy who committed murder?
No, it's Darren Young.
That's the guy in the article.
I thought
This
it was
is
me
a
for a
different
second.
person.
What? Where?
I made a
who is-
little scene here.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it would have helped. Jeremiah C. Richards. I hereby. whatever your joke was. He tried really hard, but most of the compliments were like, "Your hair is so pretty, it makes me want to punch somebody."
It does say that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're not a comedian on the show.
Wow, you hear that
Ouch.
shit?
Not on the
Thanks,
show.
Rick.
Sorry. This idea isn't new. My mother would tie a pork chop around my neck so the dog would play with me. Is this the right one? Nope.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
That's from last week.
Okay. How can...
See, now that's Rick's comedic style. He likes to throw those curveballs in there.
The commitment was there, though.
All right. How can we trust a court that has decided that pineapple is an okay topping for pizza? I actually like pineapple on pizza. I just went for the easy joke.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize that had been a court decision either.
No,
I hereby grant pineapple as a topping. Adjourned. Let's
think
go
it-
eat.
I think it was Roman Emperor Little Caesar.
Elsie.
Do you think after they passed that, the judge went, Bon appetit? I hope. Oh, so I tell the jokes? No, okay. I've
one.
prepared 3. Or just tell one? Okay.
As you can see, we've each told one so far.
Okay.
well, not Carly. She's not a comedian on the show.
She's not a comedian in real life. Okay. Whoa. That's my first joke, actually.
Robert, will you edit that out?
I mean, I kind of agree, but
Okay, I
that's what I'm
quit.
gonna-
Goodbye, everybody.
Hi, Carly.
I don't think she's
Josh,
going to go to your show.
I'm not. I won't be there on December 2nd.
Okay. A judge in Hawaii ordered a man to write 144 compliments about his ex-girlfriend. Coincidentally, a similar sentence was handed down to Harvey Weinstein, who was last seen taking Courtney Cox out for Peter Piper Pizza, and later seen with Gwyneth Paltrow splitting an organic Syrian refugee breast milk ice cream sundae. Yes.
You sound like you were getting hungry. It's like,
Well, only for breast milk. I'm a mama's boy.
There's always room for breast milk. Ooh, boy, this is one. Historically, Hawaii hasn't been so lenient with people who break the law. Not that long ago, they rounded up a bunch of surfers who had been shoplifting. You know what they did? They hanged 10.
Oh, God. Good one.
That's good.
It's one of those dark popsicle stick jokes.
It's one of those dark dad popsicle jokes.
Who are you calling a popsicle dick?
You later.
It's one of those dad popsicle dick things.
You know it changes colors the more that... Never mind. All right, your turn, asshole.
A lot of the compliments were variations of, I really like how you don't know how to block someone on your phone.
Jeremy is making serious eye contact with me right now.
Now this is interesting because like there seems to be something between you and Jeremy. So episode 101, 102.
Jeremy proposed to me in one episode.
Yeah.
No, I think we actually got married.
I think
Yeah.
it's completely one-sided also.
She'll come around.
That's what Harvey
kind of like-
Weinstein said, Michael, right?
And I'll come around if there's a potted plant.
It's like the great couples in history, like Laura Winslow and Steve Urkel, that kind of relationship.
There's no Stefan here though. Like that
Yeah,
transformation
Jeremy
ain't happening.
doesn't change.
What would so if Jeremy is the Steve Urkel name, what would be your Stefan name?
Jeremiah C. Richards, I think.
Convicted murderer.
That's what makes him cool
Ooh,
though.
a bad boy. He gets into a machine and he comes out as a serial killer.
A bloody knife.
Our date has to be next week, though. I'm grounded this week.
Our date has to be in 10 to life.
10 to 11.
All right. How do I no longer love thee, but still admire thee from healthy boundaries? Let me count the ways. We got some poetry fans in the room.
Where my poetry fans at?
Where my poetry fans?
I kind of thought you were going to say, let me count the 500 feet between us.
Oh, yeah, that would have been good.
Well, obviously it wasn't as good, judging by the reaction.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry to surprise this.
Yeah,
Michael, should we re-explain how the show works?
yeah, sorry. I'm very slow. Okay. The judge ordered all 144 compliments the man would have to write not contain any repeated words. It was later revealed that the judge was receiving kickback money from thesaurus.com.
Oh, and they're swimming in money at
Yeah.
thesaurus.com.
They get a kickback every single time someone looks up a word.
Yeah, they can buy pizza for everybody.
Synonyms.com is like, I need a piece of this action.
Not thesaurus.
I need a piece. I need a part. I need a section.
I seriously almost choked on my life. Oh my god. Ha ha. Tee hee. Ho ho.
Snicker.
Is that how you laugh? Snicker.
Snicker.
That's how Jeremiah C. Richards would laugh, I think. Snicker.
Oh, Jeremiah.
Has anyone considered the adverse effects of having so many nice things said about you? She's gonna get a swelled head. She'll be unbearable. Like, just thinking about it makes me so aggravated. You know, I'm gonna text her for 3 hours.
I wish someone would write 144 compliments about me, but the judge won't even make my ex stop sending me pics of her with her new rich man.
Now it's a centerpiece.
Hey, you know, true story. I think at least 3 of my ex-girlfriends married the guy immediately she dated after me.
Right,
Hey,
right.
nice job,
They
man.
came to their senses.
I am the setup man.
I am set up, man. At least we have a show title. So.
I don't want to ever end up with anyone like Jeremy, so just marry me, sir. I don't want to be that desperate again. All right. 144 letters. Bro, you're coming on a little strong. You don't want her to think you like her yet. I say, just fuck your friend judge. Fuck it. Just say, fuck what the judge says, and go back to nagging her. She'll come around.
I missed that joke.
And if that fails, fuck the friend judge.
Did they mention anything about this judge's sex life?
I
In the article?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole 5 paragraphs about what the judge prefers in bed,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
kind of nighties she wears.
Part of
Yeah,
the court transcript, actually. What
Interesting.
she,
It's part of the checks and balance system. They want to know what fuck style every judicial member has.
my preference? Balanced.
I enjoy light petting, said Second Circuit Judge Rendezvous.
It's
Justice
the only
is
way I can...
blind, so I like to have a blindfold and a gag on.
A gag order. There you go.
Ooh, good one.
After receiving the news he'd have to write 144 compliments to his ex-girlfriend, Young is quoted as saying, "In Hawaii, they say ohana means family, but if you ask me, it should mean, aw, hell nah, Mahal, no way I'm writing these letters. Talk to the spam, because this boy don't understand." And then he was shot.
That was the most Hawaii joke.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
You mean, hey? That's how
Hawaii.
they say it.
This is where we vote on what we liked best, and I gotta go with that last one. For
Yeah,
my-
that was great.
I like I like the thesaurus joke.
Technically, it wasn't Joe. It was a riff on the.
On
Oh,
his
that was
joke.
Michael's joke.
Yeah.
Okay, I vote for Michael.
I think Michael will get the... Well, Jeremy, what do you think?
As much as I loved Hang 10,
Nice.
I'm going to have to agree. The pairing of you two in that joke was
Shut the fuck up.
fantastic.
Okay.
See, you're walking the room now. People are getting up and leaving.
I
All
win
right.
more fried chicken.
Yeah, there's some in the fridge.
As every
That's your
guest who
prize.
wins. Yeah.
Good job,
That's
Mike.
great. The best prize.
Mike wins
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you,
Now,
buddy.
is there anything else that you want to promote? Is there any, like, can people find you online if they want to know where you're going to be? Is it-
Yeah, you can go to letterbox.com, and under Margettis, you can see what movies I watch on a daily basis.
Perfect.
Michael Margettis on Facebook and Fartgettis on Instagram. That's Fartgettis.
The traditional spelling on Fartgettis.
Yep, Fartgettis.
Got it. There you have it, Michael Margettis. ladies and
Thank
gentlemen.
you.
All right,
Thank
thanks,
you for being on
Mike.
there.
Give him a hand.
That was good.
Yeah. It's the crowd consensus. That was good.
I think we picked the right winner.
We got round 2 coming up. Round 2.
Who do we have for round 2?
We have Devorah Kessner.
Hey, she's got the same last name as you.
We do have the same last name.
That's crazy.
How many are you in the world?
He had that written down. Can you believe it?
It's just me, but I have a sibling.
Whoa!
Yeah, her name's Devorah Kessner.
Are you her sibling?
Yes, I am.
Unbelievable. Thanksgiving miracles.
It is a Thanksgiving miracle.
Welcome to the show, Devorah.
Thank you for having me.
Could you tell us a little bit about what you do? Are you a comedian?
I always wished that I was. I always ask Carly, because she's a funny one in the family. I always am jealous, and I always ask her, how do I be funny? And her response is, oh, it's really easy. You just have to be a fugly tomboy in middle school.
That's what we were.
Tomboys, though. I don't know.
Give or take. But now we've been getting conflicting reports on whether or not Carly's a comedian. So maybe.
She's definitely the funny one in the family. She always cracks everybody up.
That is a good line about being the Tom. I do like that one. I'll vote for that one.
Fugly tomboy.
Fugly tomboy.
All you have to do to be funny as an adult is be hideous as a child.
Okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. I have to play the mother at this Thanksgiving. It's like, honey, that's enough.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
We all go through an ugly phase.
Listen
Yeah,
to
my
your effeminate
ugly
father.
phase. My ugly phase was from like 9 to 15, but I wasn't a tomboy, so that's why I wasn't funny.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
It's a tough road to hoe.
Should have put on some rollerblades. You'd be hilarious.
So that's Jeremy's definition of how to be hilarious. Why don't you just wear rollerblades?
We're rollerblades right now.
Yeah.
Put rollerblades on a monkey. I'm telling you, you're going to laugh.
You'll be headlining in no time if you wear rollerblades.
Kids at home, if you're listening, Jerry Seinfeld as a child, rollerblades all day. Rollerblades.
Carly,
yeah.
if you could look into the camera and say that so they can
Jerry
really get it.
Seinfeld, rollerblades.
All day.
The more you know.
That'll be a nice gif if we can animate that. Are we ready to get into this
I
story?
think we're ready
today?
for round 2. Here we go. Charlie bit my finger. Video found in Osama bin Laden's compound.
Who's playing that video?
Osama bin Laden, yes, that Osama bin Laden, had a lot of strange, terrifying, and depressing stuff on the electronic devices in his compound when they were seized by Navy SEALs during the 2011 raid that left him dead. Now, thanks to a CIA release, the public is free to browse at its leisure the contents of those various electronic gadgets. Bless you.
Thank you.
And, well, it turns out that at least someone in the Abbottabad compound was fond of child-centric viral videos. And not just any... yeah. And not just any child-centric viral videos, but the one and only Charlie bit my finger. Yep. That's the video of the little kid narrating the harrowing adventure of having his little sibling bite his finger. As of November 1st, 2017, it has been viewed almost 855 million times.
Ooh, boy.
That's crazy. We should have made one of those videos when we were kids. Carly bit my finger.
You must be wearing rollerblades right now.
No, I actually one time slammed Carly's finger in the door because she would always run around the house and chase me, and I would like hide myself in my room, and she like put her hand in the door.
That's definitely not what happened. My sister, for like the 9th time that week, stole like something from my room and then hid in her room from me.
And she knew that I would hide in the room, and then so one day she took the hinges off the door, so then I slammed it, and the whole door fell off.
Guys, this is tense.
I'm gonna need therapy with all the guest comedians today.
You were like a little child with power tools taking hinges off the door.
I honestly can't.
Pre-YouTube. Pre-YouTube.
This was.
I can't even.
Unfortunately.
I can't even imagine a time before YouTube anymore.
She was instigating a fight over like the remote control or something, and I knew what was gonna happen. She was gonna ultimately like hit me or do something obnoxious, and then before I could retaliate, run to her room, shut the door, and lock it. That was her
my
move.
plan.
That was her. That was her defense mechanism. So
Or attack mechanism.
knowing,
She was stronger than me. She could tackle me. So
okay,
Hide.
and knowing that she would do this pathetic thing, I like ran up to the room and I took the door off the hinges, and then when she fucked with me,
Easy, whoa.
See, now this doesn't sound like a childish back and forth. It's like when she would fuck with me.
When that bitch didn't have my money.
My devil fucked with me.
Anyway,
Oh well.
Point of order. Is this a British video and I missed it? Because
You don't have never seen this?
I didn't realize they were British. I got to rewrite one
look,
of my
the
jokes.
kid is wearing an England shirt.
What joke is hinging on whether or not they're British?
My best joke.
Okay, now he's looking at other people's jokes. We've lost control.
Charlie.
Okay. Slam your fucking
I'll just go
fingers.
anyways.
Yeah.
What a monster. He probably also would have enjoyed watching a terrified boy trying to cope with coming out of anesthesia, or a child being told the devastating news that he's too small to be governor. Nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Maybe if it did a British accent or something.
Oh,
Nope.
he's too small to be governor.
There you go.
All right. Right now, he's a dangerous animal, but with training and devotion to Allah, he will be our ultimate super soldier. His name, Charlie.
Am I pronouncing that correctly? Charlie.
Charlie. Charlie bit my finger.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
Osama bin Laden? More like Osama bit Laden. My finger. Ouch! Osama bit me Laden finger.
So that's got to be viral. Since 9/11, we haven't had another attack on U.S. soil from outside extremists. For that, we can thank our brave men and women, people like Leroy Jenkins, Chocolate Rain Guy, Lady stomping grapes and falling and making those weird noises. The list is long, but we salute.
So you guys have seen those videos, huh? Didn't see the little boy coming out of anesthesia, huh?
oh, you mean
'Cause I got two
David
more.
goes to the dentist?
Yeah.
You have to refer to it as David goes to the dentist.
But
Is this real life?
my favorite part is when he does the.
Now, Devorah's just asking.
You know what I'm talking about? Where he's like,
No idea.
that's like Osama
That's-
bin Laden should recruit him. He gets crazy.
Isn't there a part where he? This is for the video. Isn't the part where he's like? It's like I don't know.
Now, we got 15 more minutes of talking about viral videos, so if you guys could just hold tight. You're up, right, Rick? No, you're up. You were
me.
just talking about viral videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks to the Navy SEALs, we now know who created all those terrorist kitty memes. Meekin has suicide vest now.
Carly, big fan of child suicide.
I'm just a big fan of that cat.
Bin Laden attempted his own viral video with a catchy number called "What Does Allah Say?" Ding, 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 ding.
Osama bin Laden? More like Osama bin watching. Am I right?
That is an excellent question, aren't you right?
Panel, let's discuss.
I think she's right.
When bin Laden told us to leave Brittany alone, we said no. We do not negotiate with terrorists.
Get Brittany.
According to the outtake videos they found, the Taliban quickly learned that British hostages are not actually afraid of having their fingers nibbled on. Outtake videos of hostage videos.
Can we run that again?
I crossed out American and wrote British.
Oh, that's what that whole thing was earlier. Jeez. Do you think that hostage videos have bloopers? A blooper reel?
Well,
That was part of the joke.
Do you think they really do?
I think they
still
do, and I think
full.
they go a little something like this.
It's like this, like, please come and say. Oh, a fly just flew in my mouth. I don't want to see that fly.
He raises the machete and it flies backwards out of his hand.
And then Dom DeLuise starts cracking up.
The axe only goes halfway through the guy's neck.
Can we reset?
Can you like do it in post? Like just make it seem like one clean.
Don't worry, we will do it in post.
The monkey bars break from the training videos.
Great,
Okay, go
great
ahead.
stuff.
This is good. This is good stuff, guys.
Osama bin Laden's Stitcher playlist was also discovered. His favorite podcast, 1, 2, 3 Jokes.
Now, what's your
Yikes.
reasoning behind that joke? The podcast that Osama bin Laden listened to.
He's the long stare at the camera.
Yeah, he really liked the episode on Color Wars from camp. What is this Color Wars? I know.
This is a real deep This American Life pull.
He's like, Chapter 1, train people to hijack a plane. Chapter 2. Anyways, go ahead.
Money.
Act
Money.
1. Act 1.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I haven't listened to it in a
Well,
while.
training camp.
this is a parody, Rick. There are chapters in this.
We always thought that. I don't know. I can't do that.
Deborah, you're up.
In related news, sources say that Osama's dying words were, "Blood? Not funny."
I don't
know
one.
that
This
one.
is a viral video. Look it up.
Oh, okay.
Is it funny? Not funny.
I've never heard of that before.
You're not familiar with this,
Okay.
Carly?
Just type blood on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And also, he was dying. Get it?
Oh, okay, so he got shot.
Yeah. No, like Osama was dying, and then he quoted the viral video.
So what happens in this
Right.
viral video?
We get the joke.
Yeah.
We just haven't seen the viral video.
I thought you wrote these jokes.
I didn't write
No,
that
no,
one.
she did write the jokes, but he already took "Leave Britney Alone," so I replaced it with blood.
I think the
replaced it
joke
with
that I
blood.
originally wrote was, so that explains why Bin Laden's last words were, "Leave Brittany alone." But I could
what's
see
this-
it in her eyes. She panicked when Robert said that joke.
Well,
Can
I
we come back to the replay?
Yeah, the other two jokes that she wrote on here, I'm not even gonna attempt
don't
to
read
say.
them.
Yeah.
Now,
Please.
I am a little curious about these other jokes.
Yeah, I gotta hear these jokes.
These are the outtakes.
I can't believe the Charlie bit my finger bit is still around. Well, I guess thanks to Osama bin Laden, the one thing I can say about the viral video is we'll never forget.
I almost went
soon?
that way, yeah.
Well, she didn't say, she wasn't gonna say it.
I didn't want
made
to.
it.
We can't judge her for
I
that.
was
She didn't want. She
forced.
made a good choice.
I think it was because that joke was so tragic.
Well, yeah, that's why we opted out of saying that joke, and then you made her do it.
A complete disaster.
Do we have another there? No more.
There was one more.
Devora is shaking her head as though she's not on camera. It's like,
There's a reason why she doesn't want to tell this other joke is because when she read it the first time, she didn't get it.
No, I didn't think it was funny.
Carly,
No,
why
you
don't
didn't get it.
Carly, why don't you read it?
No.
Carlin doesn't get it either.
I don't get why this is such a big deal. Who cares what videos he watched? He's not even our president anymore.
I like it. That's good. Nice job, Devora.
I gotta go with that first joke. That made me crack up. That was really funny. What was it?
Ouch! Osama bit me Laden finger.
Oh yeah. I like that one.
I think I'll go with that one too.
I got to vote for we leave Brittany alone while we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I actually like we don't negotiate. Wait, what does the fox
That was
say?
Bob's
Whatever
joke.
What
the
does Allah say?
yeah.
You know a joke's really good when you don't remember any part of it.
I knew it was the what does the fox say? What does the fox say? I like that was mine. I think we're divided here. Oh my god. Should we
We should.
pull
Yeah.
the rest of the group here?
Now, listeners, if you can't see, we have an audience with us, a very large audience, and we're going to defer to them to break the tie. So it is between Allah. What does Allah say?
What does Allah say?
And Charlie bit Miladin finger.
Now, see, so we've got someone's husband here. Is
And-
your husband or fiance?
Yeah, his votes are for me.
Yeah, his votes are for you. So let's go with Tim and Augustina.
Are you in the running too?
Yeah.
You guys
Bob
were-
isn't also in the running.
Bob is in the running with the leave Brittany alone.
What do you
Crowd
guys
goes
think?
wild.
They haven't been paying attention.
vote for Allah.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh no! Michael's the tiebreaker.
Leave Brittany alone.
Another three-way tie.
All right,
Daniel
this
Kuhn
is
is the ultimate tiebreaker here.
Wanted to vote for Ricardo's joke that wasn't brought up in the full final.
Which one? That's
It's not
okay.
even a three-way tie anymore. It's just like, yeah, like that first one you told that I can't remember also.
See,
that was
now-
great. Hold on, okay, we're gonna drop that.
This
We're
is
gonna
it.
drop that. The final vote. Bin Laden bit my finger.
Oh, you are so close.
So close.
This isn't.
If the matchup were against your first or second joke, it would have been it, but it wasn't against those
Now-
jokes.
Well, I know the
That
truth.
my finger was.
I'll make my own loose
Clearly
change style
fantastic.
documentary.
All right, everyone, calm down. Calm down, everybody.
Please, Judge, order in the courtroom, please.
I order pineapple in all your mouths.
That's how I get off. Now,
That's part
Everyone
of the
take off your pussy hats.
part of the paragraph about my sex life. Indicates very specifically about the pineapple.
I got lost in all the voting, but I think the winner is Devora.
Yes.
Congratulations,
Round
Devora.
2 goes to Devora Kastner.
Good job on writing those all by yourself and talking to them like a
It was
champ.
really about the performance.
That's true.
She sold
I
it.
wanted to
She
deliver.
sold it.
But it was a great team effort from Carly and Devora. Siblings
job.
working together, not smashing fingers.
Right.
I would like to see that. Can you guys reenact that?
I think
that's how Jeremy gets
we've
off.
outgrown that phase of our
Damn.
lives.
I don't know. Will you take something out of Carly's room and we'll see what happens?
I already have. Shh.
Now you're just better at it.
Now she's just an actual klepto.
She has to be better at it. She has no room here to run to.
Anywho,
Don't
Devora-
go into Tim's room though.
Yeah, just don't.
That's where the door. That's where the door doesn't work.
Advice for everyone. Devora, is there anything you'd like to tell the people about? Maybe there's something that you'd like them to check out. Anything going on in your life you want people to know about?
I have no advertisements. I don't like advertisements.
We
I
apologize
use
for
ad
the
block.
proceeding.
I use ad block. I fast forward all commercials.
Just
No,
so you know,
happy
if people
Thanksgiving.
are paying for the 123 Jokes app, they don't even listen to Jeremy's jokes.
This is well
For the
established.
listener.
I have an app that fast forwards through Jeremy's jokes too.
Oh, okay,
and-
cool. We're getting that sweet money.
Yeah, no, happy Thanksgiving and thanks for having me.
Thank you
Happy
very much,
Thanksgiving,
Devora
Devora.
Kastner.
Thanks for
you
being
so
on the
much.
show.
Give it up for Devora Kastner.
All right, here we go. Round 3.
Round 3. Let me just real quick. There's an interesting phenomenon. Ricky People seem to love your jokes and not remember a thing about them.
That's how you know you had a good time. You don't remember anything that happened.
It's all a blur. Oh, look who's coming to join us.
The
Daniel
drunkest
Kuhn.
motherfucker in the room. Talk about not remembering having a good time.
Our second
Right,
drunk
right.
uncle.
Yeah. I do have to say that I would have voted for Ricardo's jokes every round.
Well, you know,
I
Daniel's
cannot
drunk,
repeat
as
any
he
of
said.
them to you, but I would have voted for all of them.
as
Well,
he
you
said.
had the opportunity to, and you didn't.
I didn't have what?
You said you would have,
He
but
had to
you
be
didn't.
honest. He had to be honest.
not
with
that
the
drunk,
but I'm not a
with that
cast member.
specific joke. He did what he had to do, and I trust him. And I trust him to make
Did what
the
I
right
had to
decision in
do.
this next round as well.
Yeah.
Listeners, you didn't
I-
see it, but he
we-
just passed some money over to Daniel.
Not enough.
Viewers disregard.
What's
What's
hi.
shaking, Daniel?
What's shaking?
Yeah, what's happening?
It's an excellent question.
Thank you. All right, let's move on.
You are welcome, sir.
He's ready to get into the story, and so are we.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Round 3. How to hire fake friends and family. In Japan, you can pay an actor to impersonate your relative, spouse, coworker, or any kind of acquaintance. Money may not be able to buy love, but in Japan, it certainly can buy the appearance of love. An appearance, as the dapper Ishii Yuichi insists, is everything.
Yuichi. Learn how to speak Japanese.
Is that not what I said?
Ishi Yuichi.
You accent on the wrong syllable.
Put
Oh.
some cream on it.
My apologies.
Well done. Thank you.
As a man whose business involves becoming other people, Yuichi would
Yuichi.
know.
Now,
I mean,
again, it's...
Just point to Daniel when you got to say it.
Now, did you guys grow up together as well? Or-
No, but I'm about
but
to take
we're
the
about
door
to.
off of this room. What's your address, my man?
Welcome home, motherfucker.
His house is just burning down.
Good going, you beaches.
Yeah. Yuichi. Giant flaming letters in the yawn. Lawn. I don't drink. Fuck you.
I'll just take this.
Yeah, that's
literally-
Daniel, do you
Yeah.
want to read the story?
No, I want you to read it, but I'm sorry. Just give me my beer back and I'll shut the
Okay,
fuck up.
there you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Anyway, what I was saying. Go ahead.
The handsome and charming 36-year-old Yuichi
Oh, they're talking about me.
is on call to be your best friend, your husband, your father, or even a mourner at your funeral. His 8-year-old company, Family Romance, provides professional actors to fill any role in the personal lives of clients. With a burgeoning, I knew I was going to say that.
Burgeoning.
With a
Yuichi.
You're giving me
with
shitty
a
mouth
burgeoning,
pronunciation.
Burgeoning.
Burgeoning.
with a burgeoning, that is definitely not a Japanese word. With a burgeoning staff of 800 or so actors, ranging from infants to the elderly, the organization prides itself on being able to provide a surrogate for almost any conceivable situation. Yuichi believes that Family Romance helps people cope with unbearable absences or perceived deficiencies in their lives. In an increasing... What's that?
Nothing.
That was not me. I didn't say anything.
I'm currently saying something now, though.
That was
I am
Bob.
currently talking.
I will say that you pronounce burgeoningly perfectly in Japanese.
In an increasingly isolated and entitled society, the CEO predicts the exponential growth of his business and others like it, as an a la carte human interaction becomes the new norm.
This idea isn't new. My mother would tie a pork chop around my neck just so that the dog would play with me. The W-2 was a nightmare. This was during a period of time where I got no respect.
I ain't got no. Was on the W-2 first name Pork, last name Chop?
Sure.
It was changed at Ellis Island. It was Pork Chopolis before that. So.
I like that. What's great about that is that joke wasn't new either.
Yeah, you stole it from a guy earlier in this show.
Me.
Really? Who? I'm just gonna say right now, I couldn't come up with like 3 jokes for this situation, so I hired 3 grown Japanese men to write jokes for me.
I'm glad they're grown.
Yeah.
And here they are in
And
these
well, and
drawers.
I I assigned each of them one of my 3 jokes, and I just wanted, so we know where the credit lies. Who's on first? Khan's on second. And hold on, let me. Neither of these names are Japanese. You fucking racist asshole is on third.
They're very polite people.
And Rick, you're telling me all 3 of these gentlemen have been hiding in my bathroom this entire night?
Not hiding, you just haven't seen them.
They're ninjas.
They're Japanese. They blend in real well.
We know life can be difficult at times, but no matter what you're faced with, we have the solution. Living a lie. Yes, living a lie. Make your Canadian girlfriend kind of a reality.
I'd like to hire an actress to play my girlfriend just to make my ex-girlfriend jealous. And then I'd hire another actress to play that ex-girlfriend and watch them fight over me.
Hey. Why I gotta sit next to this guy?
I recommend renting Friends, but make sure you pay for the podcasting insurance. You don't want to get yourself stuck into a 1, 2, 3 joke situation.
I haven't received my paycheck yet.
Neither have we.
You have to pay the deductible.
I'll pay you in pork chops.
What do you get when you pay a Japanese woman half your age to come to your house and pretend to be your girlfriend? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
But the company of a young woman, a lovely young woman.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, she loved you a long time.
I did not say that. Racist shit. Dick.
Y'all know a
Third
part
base.
Asian, right?
Third base.
So,
I already told you. I already told you that neither of those names are Japanese. You racist asshole is on third.
Oh, man. I forgot.
All
I
right.
don't speak the language very well.
Dude, you gotta keep up.
It's Yuichi. Yuichi's batting.
I do not care for how Asians are portrayed in this article. Sneaky, deceitful. Is this a legit business or World War II popper fucking shit?
Popper fucking shit.
You guys are familiar with popper fucking shit, yeah?
That was the other W-2 you had to fill out.
Who doesn't like poppers, fucking, and shit? I mean, those are my 3 favorite things.
Now, some would call it propaganda. That's what I would have said had I not fucked that up.
Say the whole thing again.
No.
Yes.
Here's the
Is that
last
in-
line.
I
Is
don't-
this a legit business or World War II propaganda? I'm asking.
Yeah.
It's a good question. You're full of good questions today.
What do you got, Jeremy?
I feel like with that last one, you're expecting someone like a Japanese speaker to say Zig Heil with like a very deep Japanese accent.
That is unbelievable.
Like a-
That's exactly what I was
Is
saying.
that what you were trying
That was
to-
incredible.
Okay.
So-
I really read into that.
Mind reader.
I think you were the only one that got it.
You're welcome.
the gift, he means. You've got it.
The
He's
shitty.
got the gift.
The company's founder said they have never turned down a gig, except for one guy in Arizona who wanted to hire someone to write 144 compliments about him.
My name is Daniel
Hey!
Kuhn.
Got an audible laugh from the audience. I don't often get those.
He said he was thinking from a joke from earlier.
Oh, he's thinking one of your
Yeah.
jokes from earlier?
Yeah. He didn't specify, but I got the gift too. I think it was one of mine.
All right, Ryan, I'm going to need a close-up on this one.
Oh, shit.
I don't
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't want to rent a friend. I want to rent to own a friend. That's a line from an early draft of the screenplay for 12 Years a Slave.
Oh my god.
No, guys, come on, stick with me.
Those,
I didn't see this movie.
Okay, so now Ryan is backing away.
It just like walks out the door.
Your own
that
brother.
was a lot like a joke.
Your own brother is like,
That was almost
I'm dead.
that was almost just separated enough from reality to be a joke. This actually, I only made fun of your joke because that's how similar it is to my
Oh,
last
really?
joke.
You got a 12 Years a Slave
No,
joke?
it's not. I mean, not 12. Now, Japanese culture is very homophobic. It still is, no matter how much porn you watch. I'm just saying, Japanese culture is still fairly homophobic. And actually, as a part
don't
of
care
this,
how much
I
porn you
haven't finished. Shut the fuck up.
I honestly can't tell if this is a joke or you're just talking to Rick.
You are welcome.
You guys sit out for a second, Rick.
There's 3 more rounds of this.
Rick,
You
are
guys have
you
no
aware
idea.
of how homophobic Japanese culture is?
Rick,
How homophobic is it?
Japanese culture is so homophobic. If a gay couple rents an actor and is discovered, the actor will be exiled into the United States, and the gay couple will be contractually obligated to care for that actor until for the next 18 years of their life, as if the actor were their own child.
Wow.
I should
That's
go be an
how much.
I should go be an
That's
actor.
how homophobic Japanese culture is.
I should go be an actor for a gay couple in Japan.
Absolutely.
I'd be set.
He's
Jeremy,
always saying
are
that.
you lonely? I feel like
Gives you that
Is it that obvious?
I don't know. I feel
I
bad
don't know.
right now.
Ricky, let's talk about the porn you watch.
His face says no, his
Well, I got it
erection
right here.
says yes.
For more information on the subject, pick up the book How to Make Friends and Influence a Bunch of Fucking Marks for Money.
Influence a bunch of marks for money. I like it.
Here's the book.
Just a word of advice: keep up on your payments. Nothing is more embarrassing than having your girlfriend repoed at Thanksgiving. I'm not lonely.
I feel like that might have just won the round immediately on its own.
Was that the last joke?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay, Rick, I'm so sorry that I'm even doing this. You had a really funny joke. I don't remember what it is. I'm not even kidding. What was your first
It's
joke?
real funny to take take a shot at me at my expense. That's
I
great.
will not even.
It was
What
the
was
Rodney
your first joke?
Dangerfield joke.
The Rodney
yes.
Dangerfield pork
First
chop
one.
around my neck.
No, that was bad. What was the next one?
12 years a slave.
No, the middle one.
That was the second one. you were talking
Podcasting
about.
insurance, so you don't end up in a podcasting situation.
No, your
Once
jokes are
if you
bad.
do-
first
Jeremy,
I do that a lot too. Where I'm convinced I liked one of Ricky's, and he runs through them. I'm like, no, it wasn't any of those.
Just to be clear, Rick, she's not joking at all.
I got to vote for Jeremy here.
I'm voting for the marks. That was funny.
Really?
Yeah, I like that.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll probably go with Jeremy's last joke.
I'm the one guest who lost.
That's only because
And the big thing that I want to share with you all, the food was delicious. I got a good buzz going on my way here. I kept it rolling the whole time I was
It sounds
here.
like you won.
Fuck you guys. That's all I've got to say.
we can't guarantee
You
you.
seem like really nice people, but we're not friends.
I vote
I
for
know
this
you
angry
from the
speech.
internet. All right, I know you the same way that I know Dakota Sky, the skinny red-headed porn star that I love secretly.
Okay, now we're having a conversation.
You're all excused.
He's here at the head of the table. Just, all right, I
I
want
wanna-
to tell you what's
I
wrong
wanna-
with his family.
We all slowly
I
leave
am also
and
going to
Daniel's
vote for
just...
Jeremy's joke
thank
because
you.
that had the biggest, I agree, that had the reaction that immediately just made me laugh. I also want to share the fact I am not a comedian whatsoever. I am not. I am a singer-songwriter who just likes to drink and hang out.
Us too, man. I mean, like,
Yeah.
really, when it comes down to it.
Well,
Yeah.
apparently
All right.
I'm not a comedian either. I
well,
just
we
know
all
how
know
to
that.
read. I just know how to read.
And we can't do
I was
that.
going to say
really-
that's why they keep you around.
I just have
Rick.
pictures of my jokes.
And I just
All
got a bunch of popper fucking.
I'm just looking at a bunch of skinny redhead porn. I don't know what you guys are looking at.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. Awesome.
Well, I think Jeremy gets the
Yeah,
votes on this
Jeremy,
last round.
well done, my friend.
Nice job,
good
Jeremy.
5. Well, Daniel, speaking of being a singer-songwriter, here you got a treat for us today.
Oh, wow. No pressure.
Take them pants off.
No, that's for me.
Speaking of singer-songwriter,
Right, a song about this, you sexy piece.
that's why the tablecloth is plastic.
Now, is there anything that you want to tell people about? Anything that's coming up?
Genuinely, if anyone wants to just be in touch with me in general, I have 2 Facebook pages. One is my personal Facebook page. I'm literally being Literal?
Yeah. In a figurative sense, though.
Yes. Figuratively, I'm literally being figuratively literal. Seriously, add me on Facebook. Me personally, add me on Facebook. I have no problem with that at all. All of you in this room, anyone who listens to this podcast, anyone who says what a little shit prick that motherfucker is, add me on Facebook.
Add me on Facebook?
Yes, me.
Who's
Yes.
on first?
Search.
Me.
No,
plays
who's on
outfield?
first?
You,
Who's
we,
on
she.
first? Who's on second? And
Who
neither
is
of these
me?
names are Japanese, you racist assholes, on third. But add me, Daniel Kuhn, C-O-O-N, on Facebook. I also have a music page in case you don't want me following you. That won't stop me from following you. It
In
just
case
won't
you
be
don't want
following
me
you on
following
Facebook.
you. If you don't want to see
yeah,
me in your car at night. If you don't want to see me in the window at night. You add me on Facebook.
What is this? This
It's a
is
scary
like-
judge outside.
We're going to come right back after these messages with a number from Daniel Kuhn.
Yes,
Stay
brought,
tuned.
brought to
Daniel,
you
please,
by
I'm talking
douchebag
to
and a
you.
giant turd.
Daniel will do more singing than talking in this next segment. Stay tuned. There he is again. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Kuhn.
I'm drinking for Thanksgiving this year. Out in the cold with a coat on and 5 or 6 cold ones. And turn your porch light on your while I'm here. In front of your door, looking lonesome, with some whiskey and bourbon. Your roommate says you're drunk, and she's not here. Says you should show some composure when you're broken, and stop all your boozing and smoking. But I'm drinking for Thanksgiving this year. Out in the cold with a coat on and 5 or 6 cold ones. Yeah, I'm drinking for Thanksgiving this year. I'll dine with Walker and William. Oh, I got all my friends right here. And I've been talking to your window all night. Oh, your neighbor's a bitch, but sometimes she's right. And I'm drinking for Thanksgiving this year. Out in the cold with a coat on and 5 or 6 cold ones. Yeah, I'm drinking for Thanksgiving this year. I'm gonna listen to 1, 2, 3 jokes and hope to hear a good one. Yeah, I'm drinking for Thanksgiving this year. Wait, you guys, we gotta. All right. Fuck. This has been Daniel Kuhn, motherfuckers. Don't clap for another. Fuck you.
Daniel Kuhn, what an amazing artist. Too bad. It's a shame. It's a shame he couldn't stay. It's a shame that Daniel had to run. But we really appreciate him being here. And a beautiful song. Daniel Kuhn's on Facebook. Look him up. His last name's a racial slur. Can't stress that enough.
Daniel C-word. Different C-word.
We want to thank all of you watching. We want to thank all of you listening. We want to thank all of you here watching the show
Thank
live.
you guys hanging out with us.
Give yourselves a hand. You
Yeah.
sat through a lot of.
Appreciate it.
They even sat through the preparation for the show, which couldn't have been easy. But we want to thank everyone for
Food provided by Albertsons. It's your store.
There, nice.
Now that's how you do it. It's like it's your store,
Thank
and then
you,
just look at the
Albertsons.
camera.
Was it Albertsons?
It was Albertsons.
Okay. Food provided by Albertsons.
Yes, and we want to thank Carly and Jeremiah for doing a lot of work to help make this place beautiful for Thanksgiving.
What about me for being beautiful?
Just a second, Rick. Joshua Lopez on production, always doing a great job, working hard for us. I want to thank all of our guests, Michael Margettis, Devorah Kastner, and the long gone Daniel Kuhn.
Fuck that guy.
You said it, sir. And we'll go ahead and wrap things up.
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, everybody.
Happy
Thanksgiving.
And if real quick, just take a couple seconds to say I'm thankful for this show and you guys. I know Carly wanted to do that as a burning question, so we just...
That's okay. This show's been pretty long.
Yeah, so we'll just run through it.
That's the perfect burning question. We should go around and ask.
So I'm thankful for you guys in the show and you guys that were listening to the show out in online land.
The
Online
internet.
land.
Some call it.
Online land.
Whatever it's called.
But yeah, so
Can I get your online land password? So we can...
They got some weird porn on online land. You better believe it. Happy Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm Jeremy Martinez.
My name is Ricardo Leon.
I'm Bob Timmons.
And I'm Carly Kastner.
This has been another special episode of 1, 2, 3
Jokes! Gobble, gobble.
Gobble. I'm thinking we add that gobble gobble to each show.